So by now, I'm sure you guys have heard that there's going to be a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct on August 9th, or 8th, August 8th at 9 p.m. a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern, blah, blah, blah. I'll have all the times and all that stuff down in the description. In case I'm a little off, I'm just going off the top of my head here because I'm not focused so much on this Direct as I want to focus on the fact that I'm kind of over it already, and it hasn't even got here. Now, that's not to say I don't want to know more about Smash Bros. I'd love to know more about a potential single-player story mode. I'd like to know more about any sort of side games or mini-games that have Break the Targets coming back. I don't mind learning about some new stages, or obviously, one of the biggest things people always look forward to when Smash Bros. News is coming is maybe a new character reveal. Okay, fine, that's great. But the thing is was any of us really clamoring for a new Super Smash Bros. Direct? And I know some of you are going to be out there, yeah, because that's the only game you care about this year. But were you really saying inside your brain, yes, we need a Direct about Smash Bros. Right now? And I'm saying that because at E3, just like 2 months ago, a little under 2 months ago, at E3 this year, it felt like 90% of their digital event was dedicated to Smash Bros. About showcasing the characters and the stages and talking about how it's the ultimate edition and everybody is here and all this amazing messaging, that massive art piece you guys all know and love. And it's great. It's amazing. We're enthusiastic. I played it. It's fun. And yes, I'm more of a casual Smash fan than a competitive player, but it's an amazing game and probably the only fighting game that I actually truly enjoy pretty much every single time I pick up a controller or pick up the 3DS or whatever the case might be. I really, really love Smash Bros. The thing is, that's not really the game I feel like we need to hear about right now. And I'm saying that because there is so much more out there for Switch owners that we really need to find out more about. Here we are in August, and we're getting a Direct about a game that we already got an information overload on just 2 months ago. Why are we continuing that information overload? We could use a Direct again on Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, showing off more than just that little demo area, explaining more mechanics and more interesting things about it. We could use a Direct that talks about when the heck are we getting Dark Souls Remastered? Why was it delayed? Is there any bonus content? What are you doing to make it worth the wait this time around when other versions have already come out? What about other games? Nintendo talked about how there's more games coming for their fall lineup. Well, you kind of should talk about that before you actually get to fall. And, of course, we can't forget about the Nintendo Switch Online service, which launches next month, and we still don't know very basic details about that service, including an in-depth look at how these NES games are going to function. One of the primary selling points of the online service, that $20 per year, or $35 for the family plan, or like $4 per month if you're just doing it by month. We still don't know how these NES games function. We haven't seen them in live action. So there's all this stuff that we really need to hear about. Or hear about some more quality indie games. Or hear about some more third-party games. Hey, Nintendo has yet to even acknowledge NBA 2K19 on Switch. Maybe we should hear some more about that. Basically, what I'm saying is we are ready for a more generally broad Direct because we didn't really get that at E3. Yes, I know we did. We got, that new mech looking game. I already forgot the name of it. Something X something. We got brief looks at like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, and I know they went more in depth in the Treehouse, and brief looks on a whole bunch of little games here and there, but then 90% of it was just Smash, and I don't think we need another Smash Direct right now. I'm not saying we should never have another Smash Direct. Super Smash Bros. Comes out in December. We can have this Direct in November. We don't need it now. I understand to do individual game directs along the way, but we don't need one for Super Smash Bros. Right now. We really don't. You could do that later in the year. We need a generalized direct letting us know before the school year starts what during the school year we can look forward to from basically the end of summer until winter. And right now, you're just going to be like, hey, let's focus on Smash. Now, this doesn't mean we can't get another Direct this month. That's a possibility. It doesn't mean we can't get a Direct in September. Again, it's a possibility. We might get a Direct every single month from here on moving forward. But That seems unlikely based on Nintendo's recent track record with Directs. We're getting a Direct now, which stands to reason we're not going to get another Direct until we're almost to November. And at that point, we're already almost through fall. So I'm just saying from the bottom of my heart, and this is kind of a message to Nintendo and a message to their PR company. I'll probably, ship this video off to them as well, that I think we need to move on from this idea that we need to spend so much individual attention focusing on one game and ignoring everything else that's coming out. And I feel like it kind of diminishes the Switch's overall library of games. And I don't like the idea of diminishing that. There are excellent games, even if they're smaller. There are excellent games coming out this year that need to be highlighted, need Nintendo's attention. But they're choosing to focus on the one game that I think anyone that's interested already knows they're going to pick up or not. I don't think anything else they reveal is going to convince any more consumers to pick it up. I'm not saying don't do a Smash Direct. I'm saying now is not the time. That being said, of course we're going to cover the Smash Direct. Right now, the current plan is to do a pre-show and then live stream it, then do live reactions and take questions. We'll throw that video up on the YouTube channel here after the fact. So you guys, if you missed it live, you can catch my reactions and all that stuff. Heck, maybe we'll have a highlight film of like my best reactions. I'm not saying I'm not going to get hyped or excited or whatever, because I know that I love Smash. So yes, I'm going to get hyped. I'm going to get excited. But I don't need to be sold this game anymore. I'm already going to buy it. I want to know, like, how many times have I come out and said, I don't know if I really want to pick up Dark Souls Remastered now that it's been delayed, just on principle of it being announced initially as a multi-platform game coming to Switch, announced first in a Nintendo Direct, and then delayed? I feel that's a little shady. So sell me on it. But instead, we still don't know when it's coming. We still don't know a lot of things. Nintendo wants to drop $20 next month and not telling me why I should be dropping that $20 beyond the bare bone basics we've known for over a year. How's the Nintendo Switch Online app going to change? It's just, I'm in this mindset right now that Nintendo is focusing too much on one game. I understand their E3 strategy since Breath of the Wild in 2016. We have one game that's the big focus. It's Breath of the Wild then, it was Odyssey last year, it was Super Smash Bros. This year, and you have a couple other games that you might look at, but for general, that's the focus. So then why are we still focusing on that one game after E3? That's my thing. You just gave Smash Bros. The highlight spot at E3. It's also coming to Gamescom and all of these other, events for the rest of the year. Probably going to show up at the Game Awards. So why do we need to have a separate Direct for it right this moment? Nintendo, I am pleading with you. You need to focus on other things your consumers care about, even if it's a smaller Direct. You're not going to get millions of views on a Direct about the Nintendo Switch Online service or about Dark Souls Remastered or all these other littler things. But those little things, that's what matters to people who currently own a Switch. We need to know more about it. And obviously, a Direct focusing on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, that is a big thing. And I understand we did get a bunch of information right before E3 and a little bit more during E3, but we still know less about this game than we know about Smash. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on all of this. I think this is the wrong thing to focus on. It's the game they're capping the year with. We have plenty more time to talk about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think there's other games that we need to give attention to, and Nintendo's failing to do so far. Hopefully we'll get another Direct this month. Maybe one next month. Maybe one in October. I don't know. We are definitely overdue for a general Direct because unfortunately E3 just didn't address a lot of the things you needed to address. Like, what is the full fall lineup? What are all the third-party games coming? What are the amazing indie games coming as well beyond Killer Queen Black and Overcooked 2? And on top of that, what we need a full-on Direct just about the online service. All right, folks. That's my 2 cents on this. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure many of you are excited for the Smash Bros. Direct. You should be. I'm excited. I just wish it was a different kind of Direct and we would get this one later in the year. That's all I have to say. I'm Nathaniel Rovajans from Nintendo Prime. If you liked the video, you know what to do. And if you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. Subscribe for more content. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, by the way, there's another Labo. You see this? This is the Labo Variety Kit. There's another Labo coming. I mean, we could have that in a generalized Direct as well. Or why not port Majora's Mask in HD and then Ocarina of Time HD. Twilight Princess HD and the Wind Waker HD too. Either. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this beautiful Switch. Look at this bad boy. There's a lot more to talk about than Smash, Nintendo. Nah, that's the video. Peace.